What's up, everybody? Ben Reza here for Odd Chopper. I am back. It is Thursday, January 25th in the sports world. College basketball rolls on. We roll on here at Odd Chopper. More plays to put on the card. Get your day started, hopefully, with a good, positive bet to the card that will result in a winning ticket later tonight. I want to welcome you to the platform. If you've been here before, you know the drill. Putting one bet on the board. If not, welcome to Odd Chopper, all things betting. We got you covered for all sports, all types of bettors. Take a look around, find what works for you. Be part of this community. Yesterday, Alabama. What a game. Outrageous. If you tailed that, you got your money's worth. We did cash the ticket. Very happy about that. And now we move on to today. Before I dive into the San Francisco and Gonzaga game, I do want to give a shout out to our Discord. We have revamped it. It looks awesome. I'm bringing it up on the screen right now, and it is part of the Odd Shopper Premium package. You've got the picks list here, where all the picks going. We've got the insider channels. You can talk about people. We're talking about all the tools, the EV betting, all of that, and then by sport, everything going on here. It is a good time if you want to check this out. If you want to see these tools in action, it is all there for you. Use the code if you've been making some money. If you like what you see on this channel, be part of this community. Come in for the week. See what you think. See what we're about. Let's get to the play, Gonzaga. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what we can do tonight with this team. 9-point favorites, 151-point total. Maybe they're not the Gonzaga of old. Then they're probably not. Listen, they're not the best team in the country right now by any stretch of the imagination. But how good or bad are they? So let's talk about it. Let's start with Gonzaga, 13-5. That's a very atypical record for this team that rarely loses. They have played some really good teams this year, and they've been handled by most of them. I watched those games. Some of them were in Spokane. Some of them were in their gym, and it just has not happened for them. They lost a couple guys here and there. They had injuries before the year. But what are they? They're still a high-quality team. They're actually, ironically, I think better defensively this year than a lot of years past. They're averaging 85 points per game, 33% from three. They got two beasts on the interior. Watson and Ike are awesome. Big fans of what they do. They've got to get some more three-point shooting, and they are still pretty efficient offensively. It's just, this is the question. Who is Gonzaga? Are they getting better? Do they destroy bad teams and lose to good teams, and that's just the way it is? Because they have been killing teams, but it's the same teams. They've played Pepperdine twice and San Diego twice amongst their last 5 games. They've crushed them all 4 times. They crushed Jackson State. They crushed Mississippi Valley State. But those are very inferior competition. They lost to Santa Clara on the road. They've struggled with some of these teams. So it's really, are they getting better or are they just beating up on bad teams? And we're going to find out tonight because San Francisco may not be the best of the best, but they're a good team. They're 15-5. They're coming off a big loss too. They got crushed by St. Mary's, who's an enigma, 17-point home loss for them. And they have a similar story to tell. They've beaten up on the same bad teams in the WCC. They beat up on Mississippi Valley State, Northern Arizona types, teams that are very inferior. How good is San Francisco? I'm not going to say that they're bad, but I do think that this is a bad spot for them. 79 points per game, defensively sound. I actually think offensively they may have some problems. That's something I would never think to say against the Gonzaga team. I think San Francisco could really struggle here. I do. And I look at Gonzaga in the kennel. They're ready to go. These are the type of games. This is a huge game for them, not just to win, but I think to look impressive. If they're going to still have their dominance and them and St. Mary's are going to duke it out, this is not a game you should struggle with. It's a 9-point spread, so clearly they should get it done. But we're talking about covering the number. Can they win by double digits here? And I'm going to say that they can. I think the balanced attack, get in transition, go to the interior. Gonzaga's going to look good tonight. I am hoping and I believe that these bad wins in terms of beating up on inferior competition has allowed them a little runway to get right for these type of games. When we saw them against San Diego State, we saw them early in the year, Washington, some of these teams, they did not look right to me. And maybe they have not found it. I think this is a good spot for them. San Francisco's got a lot of questions in my mind. Again, defensively, I really respect the team. Offensively, I'm not sure that they're going to have a ton of success. Yes, it's going to be an up and down game to some extent at 151, and it's slightly just to the over. I like that. I think it helps Gonzaga. Gonzaga by double digits tonight at home. I'm not going to say it's a statement game, but it's a nice win to piece them together and get them closer to where they want to be for tournament time. So give me the Zags tonight, my favorite college basketball bet at the card. I already mentioned, of course, you can find more picks, more talk, more chatter, more EV plays, all within the Odd Chopper Premium package. But I also want to let you know we have a lot of questions. I get it all the time. I'm looking to add a new book. What should I do? And my number one answer always is, if you're undecided, go to the book that's offering the best promos right now, and that is BetMGM. Bet 5, get 158 in bonus bets. It's that simple. Link is below. If you don't play there and you sign up, you deposit 10 bucks. Bet 5. And regardless if you win or lose, they're giving you 158 in bonus bets. You could use that on the NFL games, college basketball, something crazy. Maybe you bet NHL, maybe you bet NBA. That's obviously a great sport to bet. It's all there for you. And the best part, you have another book to shop, to use the tools with, to get better lines with. And that is the core of everything, is finding those inefficiencies and beating the market. So shout out to them. Link is below. Let's have a good day. Let's keep it rolling. We're going to finish January in style here. If you have any questions, at JazzRazDFS. And as always, thanks for tuning in. For me, for the Dons of San Francisco, but more importantly, the Bulldogs of Gonzaga. Good luck. Enjoy the games tonight. Talk to you tomorrow for a little Friday action.